So Viraja is in Goloka Vrindavan itself, but she is in another place, not in the same place as Radharani. So Viraja is in getting repeated. Okay. Yeah.
Radharani was going to go to Viraja. So he went to go see Viraja, and then I think there was who's blocking the gate or something.
Yeah.
Someone was blocking the way.
Sridhama.
Yeah. Sridhama was blocking the way, and then Radha and the gopis just took sticks and tried to shoo them away. So they got in, but Viraja turned into a river, and then Krishna went away. So he went. Where did he go?
Krishna just disappeared from there.
So he disappeared, and then Viraja turned into a river because she didn't want to get into a fight because Radha was mad at Krishna. So then Radha finally found Krishna.
And Radharani was criticizing Krishna.
Mm-hmm. She was getting mad at Krishna. So she was asking, "Why did you leave me?"
Mm-hmm.
And then
and Sridham, who is a Gopa, did not like the criticism of Krishna.
So, I think, did he curse Radharani then?
Yeah, first since he was objecting, Radharani cursed Sridham that he's only focused on Krishna and not on her side.
Yeah.
So
he cursed him to go to the
material world and become a demon for some time, and then he'll come back. And then Sridham cursed Radharani that she would go to the material world, she'll be born there, and Krishna will come there and have...
But they will be separated for 100 years.
Yes. And she will not marry Krishna was also the curse. One of Krishna's expansion as a Gopa man, Abhimanyu will marry Radharani.
Oh.
Yeah. So, and then, but this is all divine arrangement so that Krishna and Radharani will come to earth and have their earthly pastimes.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where we stopped last class. So we'll go into the topics for this class. So there are three stories about the appearance and the details of the appearance of Srimati Radharani. And who knows the mother and father of Srimati Radharani?
I do, Prabhuji.
Yes, Radhachatraji, please.
It is Kirtida and Vishabhanu.
Hari Bol. Very nice. Kirtida Devi is the mother, and Vrishabhanu Maharaj is the father of Srimati Radharani. And now the three different stories are just how that came to be. How did Srimati Radharani end up being the daughter of Vrishabhanu and Kirtida? So there are three different stories, slightly different, but the Acharya says that these three stories may be different, but Krishna comes on every day of Brahma, because every day of Brahma itself is trillions of years. There are 1,000 Chaturyugas in between one day of Brahma. So when Radharani came on each of those days, those are there are separate ways that it came. She came. So let's discuss the first one, and this is described in Srila Rupa Goswami's Lalita Madhava. This is a book by Rupa Goswami, who is one of the 6 Goswamis who reveal the different places and pastimes of Vrindavan. And today we actually sang a bhajan by Jiva Goswami, who is one of the 6 Goswamis. So Let's see what Rupa Goswami is saying. So in Rupa Goswami's book, it is mentioned that there is a person called Paurnamasi Devi, and she is talking to Gargi. Gargi is the daughter of Garga Muni. Does anybody know who Garga Muni is?
I've heard of Gargamuni.
Garga Muni is the person who named Krishna and Balram. And he's the one who revealed to Nanda Maharaj that Krishna is the supreme God himself. So, but then they forget.
Who forgets?
All the Vrajavasis, they forget that Krishna is God so that they can have loving pastimes. Some of them see him as a friend, as a hero, so many other pastimes. All right. So this story is like in the book. Paurnamasi is none other than Krishna's internal energy called Yoga Maya. So Yoga Maya is, there are two kinds of Mayas, Krishna energy. So one is Mahamaya and one is Yoga Maya. Mahamaya is just material energy, like that creates all the actions and reactions in the material world. But all Krishna's activities he lets Yoga Maya control.
Yeah.
So Yoga Maya is the spiritual side.
Makes him forget.
Yeah, makes him forget that he's God.
Yeah.
Makes him arranges for the meeting of Srimati Radharani and Krishna, and actually Yoga Maya was born on earth while Krishna and Radharani were about to appear, and she was actually the mother of one of the munis, Sandipani Muni, and her name is Paurnamasi. So like in the stories you'll find that Paurnamasi is very old, she has white hair, and she is the one who arranges all the wonderful pastimes, like make sure everything is in place so that
She arranges it or Krishna arranges it?
She's Krishna's energy, so she that is the energy that does all this arrangement. So okay, so Paurnamasi is that Devi who is present there, and this is a conversation between Paurnamasi and Gargi, who has and Paurnamasi is also the disciple of Narad Muni, and Paurnamasi has revealed the secret of Mother Radharani's appearance only to Yashoda and Rohini. And you know who Yashoda and Rohini are. Mm-hmm. Yashoda is the foster mother of Krishna. Biological mother is Devaki, and Krishna was brought on the day he was born to Vrindavan, and then Yashoda Mai took care of him until
Rohini
is the mother of Balram. Yeah. So Rohini is the wife of who? Vasudev. Okay. So she's one of the co-wives, just like Devaki. But then Vasudev and Devaki, they were thrown in jail by Kamsa. So Rohini was made to go and be in the house of Nanda Maharaj and Yashoda Mai, so that she will be protected. And Nanda Maharaj and Vasudev were the best of friends. So so that's Rohini and Yashoda. So let's discuss this first story. So there are three stories. So second story is how Radharani is there is a Devi called Katyayani Devi, and she gives a box with a golden egg that hatches into Srimati Radharani. Is the second story. The third story is Srimati Radharani floats in the water on a 1,000-petal lotus and comes to Vrishabhanu when he has taken a bath in the Yamuna River.
But which one is the right one?
So that's what I said. So there are three different stories, but each story happened in different day of Brahma. where Radharani
Oh.
appears. So
So then there's three Radharanis.
no, each day of Brahma happens at different times, right? So
Oh.
so but the end result is she is the daughter of Kirtida and Vrishabhanu. Like how that happened is the only different pastimes that happen at different times she incarnated. Okay. All right. Okay. So this story goes like this. The Himalayas has his daughter as Parvati Devi, who is the wife of Lord Shiva. Parvati and Shiva, we all know that. And Parvati is actually the daughter of Himalayas. So the Vindhya range, you see in India, there are many big mountain ranges, and Vindhya is down here in the middle, right? So and in the Vedic literature, um, every object is personified. There is a person behind that. Um, so Himalayas had Parvati as the daughter, and then Vindhya range was very sad that he didn't have a daughter, and he wanted a daughter who would marry a person who can even defeat Himalayas son-in-law. So Himalayas son-in-law is Lord Shiva. So he wanted a son-in-law who can be even more powerful than Himalayas son-in-law. So then Vindhya went and he was praying very hard to Brahma, and Brahma, he gets happy very fast, and then he said Tatastu. But then he remembered, oh, who can defeat Lord Shiva? Why? How could I have said I grant that wish? And so he thought and thought and said, oh, only Lord Krishna can defeat Lord Shiva. So then the only way is Srimati Radharani has to be born as Vindhya's daughter, so that Krishna will be his son-in-law, and then Krishna can defeat Lord Shiva. So Lord Brahma, in order to make his boon come true, he went and prayed to Srimati Radharani. Oh, Srimati Radharani, please, from Goloka Vrindavan, when you are born, please be born as Vindhya's daughter. But then Kirtida Maharani and Vrishabhanu, they are the eternal parents of Srimati Radharani. So how can this happen? So Brahma was praying very hard to somehow find a way. So then what happened? So then what happened was um, uh, actually Kirtida and uh,
Wouldn't Radharani have to take a different form to be
mm,
Vindhya's daughter?
no. So this is the personified version. It's not like the mountainous version of the personalities.
Yeah,
So
but since Radharani, her parents are already decided.
yeah, so this is how it got arranged. Just like Krishna has two sets of parents because he is taken care in childhood by Yashoda and Nanda Maharaj. Similarly, what happened was, according to this story, um, from Kirtida's womb, and there is another person called Chandrabanu. His wife's womb, Chandravali and Radharani gets transferred to Vindhya's wife's womb. Just like Balram got transferred from Devaki's womb to Rohini's womb. So this got arranged so that Brahma's boon will come true. So then Vindhya's wife gave birth to these beautiful two daughters, Srimati Radharani and Chandravali. And then,
Isn't
sorry?
isn't Lord Shiva the god of life and death?
Yeah, so Lord Shiva is an expansion of Lord Krishna, yeah, and he is in touch with the material energy. He is the husband of Mother Parvati, and it is said that if Krishna is milk, Lord Shiva is yogurt. And from milk you can always get yogurt, but from yogurt you cannot get milk. So that's the only difference. So yes,
Wait.
so Lord Shiva is what is that?
I don't get it. So if Krishna turns into Shiva and then he wants to turn back, he can't?
No, so I'm saying the Krishna is the fountainhead, or the cause of all causes. So that's what it signifies, that Lord Shiva is, it's like when Krishna get mixed with external energy, that's Lord Shiva.
Oh.
Okay. All right. So so what happened was, these beautiful little girls got born to Vindhya. So Brahma's boon became true, and now now the arrangement has to be made that they come back to Vrindavan, right? So what happens is when Krishna was born, if you remember, we discussed this. Vasudev took Krishna all the way to Vrindavan and put Krishna next to Yashoda. Everybody was sleeping, and then Nanda Maharaj gave his daughter, which was Yogamaya, to Vasudev, and he took that little girl baby back to Kamsa, or back to Devaki and Vasudev. And next day when Kamsa came, where is the 8th child that is going to kill me? So he found that it was actually a girl, and then he said, girl or boy, I don't care, and he threw the baby to the wall, just like he did for the other 6 kids that he threw. And when he threw the baby went up in the sky and said, you fool Kamsa, Krishna is already born, and he will definitely destroy you. And in this story it is said that she also said, and there are 2 beautiful girls also born, whose husband is going to be called Rajendra, and he's the whoever marries those 2 girls, they will be he can even defeat Lord Shiva. So Kamsa was like, oh. So along with the other story where he orders Putana to go kill all the male childs who were born at that time in order to destroy Krishna, he was thinking, he had also given an instruction that go kidnap all the girls who were born at that time. So as part of this story, Putana goes out not only to find Krishna, she also goes to find Radharani. So she goes, and when she looks down, she sees Vindhya with these beautiful little girls, and Vindhya was doing some ceremony, some puja, sanskar for the kids. And at that time, Putana understood that these beautiful girls are none other than the girl she's looking for. So she took this girl babies and flew away. And then Vindhya was so sad. Oh, my daughters are being carried by a demon. And he started telling the Brahmana who was doing the ceremony, do something to protect my daughters. And then as Putana was carrying these little baby girls, her power became less and less because of the prayer of the Brahmana. And as she was flying, she lost her power, and this one of the daughters, who was Chandravali, she fell into a country called Vidarbha, where she was taken care by a king called Bhishmaka. And then Radharani, she landed on Vrindavan, and Purnamasi picked her up and gave her to Vrishabhanu's mother-in-law. So it is a little complicated, but all I'm saying is that is how Radharani got to Vrishabhanu, and Vrishabhanu, who didn't have any kids at that time, was happy to get Radharani and took care of Radharani as his own daughter. So that's the first story, and the second story is about Vrishabhanu. He didn't have any kids, and he wanted a daughter. Just he wanted a daughter called Gokuleshwari, who is the supreme goddess. And then he was praying, and then he married Kirtida, who is the daughter of Bindu and Mukara. And when they got married, they were so sad they didn't have any kids. So they Kirtida told Vrishabhanu, "You have to go pray to Kartiyani Devi, and she will help us." And when Vrishabhanu was praying to Kartiyani Devi, she like a spiritual master came and gave him the instructions that you have to pray to Krishna with this mantra: Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So that was a Muni called Kritu Muni. He gave this mantra to Vrishabhanu and said, if you pray this mantra, all your wishes will be satisfied. So he kept on chanting this mantra for many days without doing with all the austerities on the foothills of Govardhan Hill, on the banks of the Yamuna River. He was doing all these austerities, and then Kartiyani Devi was very happy. Kartiyani Devi is none other than Durga Devi. Anybody remembers last time we discussed Kartiyani Devi? Somebody else was praying to Kartiyani Devi. In the Krishna book we learned about this. Yeah, this is a lot later. Like the gopis all wanted Krishna as husband, so they prayed to Kartiyani Devi, and that is a whole pastime of Krishna taking the clothes of the gopis when they're taking shower to act as a husband. So that's a totally different story, but the same Kartiyani Devi was worshipped by Vrishabhanu to get a beautiful daughter, or the supreme goddess as his daughter. And so Kartiyani Devi became very happy with Vrishabhanu, and she gave a big dazzling box with a golden egg, and he bought this golden egg home and gave it to Kirtida, and the egg broke, and a very beautiful baby girl came into being. So that is the second story of Radharani's appearance. The third story is Vrishabhanu was taking obeisances or praying in the Yamuna River, and he didn't have any child. At that time, a beautiful lotus flower floated to him, 1,000-petal lotus, and on that there was a golden colored little baby girl, and she floated to him, and his happiness had no bounds when he saw that this is a beautiful girl, and he took the beautiful girl to his wife and raised her as his own child. So these are the three stories, and all three are mentioned in this book, so we can learn all these three stories. And now we'll go to the Kahoot for today. So anybody has any questions? Okay, so the pin for today is 3209944.
Prabhu ji, can you wait a little 2 minutes?
Yes, definitely. Shreya ji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Ice Ball Cat. Ashmita ji, Santosh ji have all joined. Krishna.
I'm Ice Ball Cat.
Oh, Sonakshi ji is Ice Ball Cat. Looks like you like ice, ball, and cats. Radha Chaitra ji is on. Diana's not joining?
Wait.
Who am I? Is that Nitin ji? There's Hare in there. Can also be read as hair, but as Hare. Actually, Hare means Srimati Radharani, the pleasure potency of the Lord. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. If you take the Mahamantra, Hare is mentioned more times than Krishna and Rama. So, actually, Radharani is secretly mentioned and worshipped more by everyone. Oh, Dora joined. Is it Dora's birthday with a cake and some hearts?
Prabhuji, that's Lakshita.
Oh, Lakshita is Dora.
We all call her as Dora nickname. It's her nickname.
Oh, okay. So Shreya ji named her Dora because she's looking very cute like Dora. Dora the Explorer. Oh. Okay. Looks like Ayana is who am I. She is searching about who she is. Is she Ayana? Is she a girl? Is she Indian? Is she American? Is she Jivatma? She is searching. Who am I? Okay, we have 8 participants. Shreya ji, are you going to join? Your cousin Lakshita has joined. Oh, are you Hare? Can we start?
Yes.
Okay, I heard a yes. I'm going to start. Okay, first question. Who is Paurnamasi Devi? Yogamaya, mother of Sandipani Muni, arranger of Krishna Radha pastimes, all of the above.
I can't click it. Oh, I'm trying to click this one.
Yeah, it's actually all of the above. She is Yogamaya, she is mother of Sandipani Muni, and she arranges for Radha Krishna pastimes. One of you got them right, and all of you got it right, except that all of the answers are right. And I know who that person is, and it is Santosh ji. Congratulations. Okay, true or false? Parvati Devi is the daughter of Himalayas. True or false? The wife of Lord Shiva, Parvati, is the daughter of Himalayas, the big mountain. Yes, true. Very good. Okay, which mountain was sad and wanted a daughter just like the Himalayas? Satpura, Western Ghats, Vindhya, Karakoram. Yes, it's Vindhya Hills. Okay, we have others catching up. Ashmita ji is number 2. Ice Ball Cat Sonakshi ji Sonakshi ji is number 2. Ashmita ji is number 3. Hare and who am I? Santosh ji has an answer streak of 3. Very good. Who did Vindhya pray to get son-in-law who can defeat Lord Shiva? Indra, Vishnu, Shiva, Brahma. Yes, Brahma. But Brahma himself was sad. He couldn't. No, he didn't know he can fulfill that wish. He said yes too soon.
Everyone moved up.
Yeah. Okay, true or false? Brahma prayed to Srimati Radharani to be born as Vindhya's daughter. True or false? So Vindhya is the daughter of Rishabhanu, but Brahma prayed that she be born as Vindhya's daughter. True. Okay. Kamsa ordered whom to kill all male babies and kidnap female babies? Arishtasura, Bakasura, Putana, Chakatasura. Yes, Putana, the killer of babies. Okay, Hare is now come to first place. Okay, who was born along with Srimati Radharani as daughters of Vindhya mountain? Tungabhadra, Chandravali, Chitra, Lalita. Okay, Chandravali. Chandravali is also a very, very close friend of Srimati Radharani. She is actually a sister. Who is the mother of Kirtita Devi? Mukara, Paurnamasi, Yashoda, Kunti. Try to eliminate if you don't know. Kirtita Devi is the mother of Radharani and her mother. So this is Radharani's grandmother is Mukara. Her grandfather on the mother's side is Bindu. Bindu, we think it's a girl's name, but in the scriptures, Bindu and Mukara are the parents of Kirtida. Okay. Radha Chaitra ji is coming to first place because her name has Radha. Okay. What is the story of Radharani's appearance? Daughter of Vindhya mountains, hatched from a golden egg from Katyayani Devi, floated on 1000 petal lotus, all of the above. So yeah, we learned 3 stories today about Radharani's appearance, and all of them are true because all of them happened at different times of different days of Brahma called Kalpas. So we accept all 3 stories. Very good. Let's see who's on the podium. Third place goes to Who Am I? Is that you? Ayana. Second place is Hare. Who's Hare? And first place goes to Radha Chaitra ji.
I'm actually Hare.
Okay, Ayana changed from Who Am I to Hare. So
No,
who?
I was actually Hare the whole time.
Oh, you were.
See?
Okay. So who am I is Nitinji or?
Oh, not me. I am Krishna.
Okay.
Who am I?
It's a secret. Just like Srimati Radharani is a secret that only all of us know about now.
I think
So-
it was Santosh. What?
Okay. So congratulations everybody are winners today who came to class and learned about Srimati Radharani's appearance. So we will meet again next week and we will discuss all the pastimes of Srimati Radharani. And if we do little by little every day, every week, we will finish this book. There are 2 books actually for Srimati Radharani by Bhakti Purushottam Prabhu. or Bhakti Purushottam Swami. So we can learn all her wonderful stories in the next weeks. So please don't miss any of the classes if you can. If not, we'll still record them. Please watch so that you'll have a good continuity. So Vancha Kalpata Rupascha Kripa Sindhupi Evacha Patitanam Pavanepyo Vaishnavepyo Namo Namaha. Hare Krishna everyone. Have a wonderful week. Meet you all next week. Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.